my beautiful people. Alright, y'all know I come here every single Monday and I share with y'all my results from the trade that I made on Money Making Mondays. If you're new here, we only trade once a week. We do not day trade. We don't recharge. We don't use indicators. We simply trade using fundamentals. The strategy that I trade and that I talk about all on this channel creates a reliable income. So when I say I rely on this trading strategy to pay my bills every single month, that's what I mean. And so I was able to retire myself from the 9-to-5 at 24 years old. I fired my boss, never looked back, will never go back, as long as I trade and profit my monies from the stock market. If you're interested in learning how to trade a strategy that is, lower on the risk side, very beginner friendly, if you don't know anything, up to, being a whole expert when it comes to the whole trading game, I am having a free stock trading masterclass. I would love to have you there. I teach you really everything from how I was able to leave my 9-to-5 and rely on this trading strategy, and all the ins and outs of the strategy. So it's a lot of fun. You're definitely going to learn a whole lot too. And prepare for your mind to be absolutely blown away. The link to register for the next stock trading masterclass is in the description. Go ahead and register and I'll see you there. Okay, the date and the time will be there. All right, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. So today I made a trade, Money Making Monday. I made my trade and I ended up doing the same as last week. So I'm trading Delta and I'm trading Barrick. I did 3 contracts of Delta. Y'all remember I scaled it from 4 to 3 just because I wanted to stay within, I call it trying to be disciplined, because I am using margin while trading the strategies. A margin is pretty much money that your broker lends to you. So if you have, let's say, $10,000 in your broker account, margin lends you $10,000, and I try not to use more than 50%, not even close to 50%. And I was like knocking on 50%'s door. Yeah, I don't like that. So I had to scale that thing back. Anyways, so I'm trading 4 contracts of Delta and 2 contracts of Barrick, ticker symbol B. Last week I was trading 1, and I have been trading 1 contract of Barrick. I now trade 2 contracts of Barrick and 3 contracts of Delta. Okay, so let's get into the profits. All right, so let's start with Delta. So I did 3 contracts of Delta. It made me in total $310.44. My 2 contracts of Barrick made me, let me just go and exit that. My bad, y'all. Got a low blood sugar. This is why I had to leave the 9-to-5. Okay. Anyway, let me continue with my video. So 2 contracts of Barrick I made in total $191.96. So in total, I made today $502.40 doing absolutely nothing but pressing buttons and hitting submit. I didn't have to think about it. I trade the same companies every single week. I click the same buttons every single week too. It's nothing much that I got to do to make this income. Now, every time I tell somebody about like this way of trading, especially those who are like day trading and stuff, they're like, oh my God, I wish I'd done it sooner. Now, if you know how to read charts and you are a day trader and you're good at it, listen, I'm not mad at you, okay? Listen, that is dope. That is absolutely fantastic. I wish I could read a chart and be like, oh yeah, this is what, that what's next. That's, with the stock, this is how you profit, Like, I would love that. But as for me and my house, I can't. I have no desire to, especially trading this stock trading strategy. It's like so effortless. I call it effortless income. So anyways, last month I did about $3,000 trading this strategy. Let me tell y'all what I plan on doing. So I actually come here and tell you guys like what I plan on doing, whether I am holding the shares, which is, using the profits and purchasing long-term stocks, just holding shares, or I'm purchasing more of the same stock that I'm currently trading so that I can increase my income. There's a few things that I like to do. And so what I've done recently, I don't spend any of the money that's in this account. This is my play money account, okay? I have multiple accounts, but this account I bring to you guys so that y'all can come on this journey with me. And I have goals for this account as of this year. Last year I was playing around, but this year I actually have goals for this account. And what I'm planning on doing with this account is growing it to $1,000 every single Monday. $1,000 every single week. And based on what I've been making so far, I'm pretty much like 50%, away. Like, like some weeks I've done like 600, sometimes I do 700, but more than likely it's like 500 a week. And so trading the stocks that I'm trading right now. And so my goal is to, all the money that I've made trading the strategy, every single month I'm going to make a deposit. So normally what I like to do is I actually transfer my money out of my broker account. So let's say I made 500. So today I gotta look at it, $502.40. That's getting transferred out into my actual bank account, and I have a whole bank account dedicated just for my profits, my trading profits. And so dedicated just for this account. Actually, it's not, if I'm sending money from this account to that bank, that's it. That's all it's gonna be. Yeah. So anyways, my plan though is to reinvest. My goal is to make $1,000 every single month from trading these two stocks, Barrick and Delta, and I'm going to come up with a plan to figure out how I can do it. The cool thing about this strategy is all you got to do is like figure out how many contracts you need, figure out how many shares you need based on the premium. The premium that I make doesn't move. I mean, there's a little range to it. I know the range. This is the high, this is the low, that sort of thing, and so that's my plan. That's my plan. I can literally look at the stock and be like, okay, I need 4 more contracts, or something like that, and I can accumulate the 4 contracts. I can take my time doing it. I'm using the profits that I made to increase my income. So I'm using the profits that I've made this year, throwing it into my trading account, buying more shares, scaling up my income. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll bring it here, my next plan, like how I plan on doing that and stuff like that, or when I make the deposit. Y'all know I'm gonna bring it here. So that's my plan. But right now I'm at like $3,000 a month. Definitely using that $3,000 I made last month. That's going in the account. We'll see how much I make this month, and I'm gonna just keep accumulating and trying to figure out how much I actually need, shares wise, contract wise, to scale my income. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's what I plan on doing. So give me a couple months, okay? That's the plan. I'm excited. So I'm bringing y'all on this little journey, okay? Bringing y'all on this little journey with me. What else do I want to say? I think that's it. Yeah, I need to go get me some sugar. So anyways, if you're interested in learning more about the stock trading strategy, join me at my free stock trading masterclass. When I say this is the good life over here, I know some of y'all, used to day trade and stuff, but I want y'all to know that y'all can still day trade and stuff, but let's at least get some income coming in that we know we about to make. We don't have to cross our fingers and toes in hopes that we're gonna make this money. This trading strategy, if the premium say what it say, all you gotta do is trade it, click submit, and the money is in your account the same day. Transfer that thing out. Well, that's what I do. Okay, y'all know, if y'all my students, y'all know what I recommend. But if you're disciplined enough, go ahead and transfer that thing out or keep it in the account. You do still get a broker debit card, so you can still swipe and all that cool stuff. But if you're not as disciplined as I am, because I'm very disciplined, okay, when it comes to money, keep your money in the account, let it accumulate there, don't touch it, sort of thing. Yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I am Paris Smith, that well chick. I hope this video was good to you. It was good to me. I got low blood sugar though. I do got low blood sugar. I need to go handle that, because I feel like I'm about to fall out any second now. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I got to go. Bye!